Appreciate you all being here. Mr. Secretary, I want to ask you a simple yes or no question. The Iran Sanctions Act expires on December 30th or 31st, 2016. Will this administration support legislation simply extending Iran Sanctions Act so that the nuclear-related sanctions it provides for can be snapped back if Iran is caught cheating?
Yeah.
It's a yes or no.
Well, we obviously are committed to the ISA, but I don't think any decision has been made on timing or what steps the President will take.
Well, can we do the snapbacks without this?
Yes, we can.
According to this, we can't because the Iran Sanctions Act expires. And those are necessary to have the snapbacks.
We have other existing authorities where we could snap back both financial and...
Can you guarantee this body that those acts or facilities are going to be in place so that snapback does work without an act of Congress?
Yes.
And I have a problem with the secret deals that are going on, and you're asking us to support this deal without being able to read it. It kind of reminds me of the health care law. I don't want to be in that situation. You're asking us to vote on something. We don't know what's in that deal. And I think it's very disingenuous to ask us as members of the representatives of the United States citizens to vote on a deal without knowing what's in it.
Well, we're not. We said that we would. I've said to 3 or 4 congressmen.
I heard that, but it's not clear that the information is going to be forthright. We're going to get briefings, but briefings is not the same as being able to read the actual agreement. And I realize it's the IAEA with Iran, but, you know, we're paying 25% of the budget of that place. I think we, as the representatives of the American people, we deserve that. And I won't support this without that.
May I add, Congressman? Congressman, on the Iran Sanctions Act, can I just add 2 things? First, it doesn't expire till the end of 2016, and now would not be the appropriate time. It's premature to take action. And I think respectfully, we know that if there's a problem in 2016, it won't take very long for Congress to act.
Well, and you say it's premature to take action, and this will be my last question, or statement, I think. You say this is the best deal we get, and if we walk away from the table, we walk away alone. I feel that this negotiating team put America in that situation because of the way you negotiated this from the very beginning. If we go back to the very beginning, Iran will not be allowed to have a nuclear weapon. And you said, Mr. Secretary, I heard it come out of your mouth, anywhere, anytime, any place. That's been passed on. We're beyond that point, and it's beyond the point of trying to prevent Iran from having a nuclear weapon. We're trying to prevent something that we can't instead of preparing for that which we will have. And we have been boxed into a bad corner because you guys negotiated from weakness instead of as the superpower, and you go into the UN to get their approval first so that we look like the bad guys. This is a bad deal, and I think if we operate from a level of strength, Iran will come back to the negotiating table. To think that they're going to come back to the negotiating table a year or 2 from now, I think that's a fallacy.
So, Congressman,
ingenuous to America.
I urge you, Congressman, with all respect, to spend time with the intel community. I think you will hear a very different judgment from them about
no disrespect, but we get those people in here all the time. We sit in intelligence briefings and we hear from them, and they are telling us this is a bad deal.
Secondly,
and if you say, and President Obama says this is going to make America safer, Israel
Congressman,
safer,
the intelligence community supports
and the
this
Middle
deal.
East safer, but yet the intelligence community is telling us to build missile defense systems on the East Coast, bolster the ones on the West Coast and Alaska because this is a great deal.
The intelligence community,
I think we should run away.
I'm
going to yield back. Thank you.
The intelligence community supports this deal, Congressman. And what's more, they were an integral part of helping to shape it. And furthermore, the reason we were able to get the good deal we got is because we did operate out of a position of strength, which is why they are dismantling 2/3 of their program, undoing their stockpile, living by restraints on their enrichment, and have accepted the additional protocol as well as 25-year restraints on their uranium and so forth.
So we'll go to Mr. Reed.
Disagree with you.
May I Ribble of Wisconsin.
Remaining time. Just to add to Mr. Congressman that the agreement is that IAEA and Iran, the IAEA will complete its PMD. That's the agreement.
Ms.
The rest
Ribble.
is a protocol.
Thank you. Secretary